part 2. I was an hour and a half into my live for subscribers only, and I got cut off. So here I am. I was in the middle of doing a reading for someone, and I'm back. So hopefully everybody will come back, and we'll get back on track here. So frustrating sometimes. Mercury is retrograde. Thank you, Mercury. All right, let me pin something in the chat here. Okay, 1 second. Joseph, thankfully you found me back. Okay. Well, I debated, but I did change the setting to public instead of subscribers only. But because it's horizontal, there still won't be that many more people here. So Deborah's back. Jay's back. Good. Now we need Queen of Swords to be back because I got a reading to do for her. And 1 second. I don't know what happened. I could still see y'all in the chat, but the picture went away. I don't know. All right, 1 second, y'all. Let me find the link here. Let me pin the link again for the mini reads info. So bear with me 1 second, please, while I do this. To find it and then copy it. Or was it even there? No, it's probably not going to be there. Where can I find that? Oh, awesome. Freezes happened. It's happened twice this week, though. And I'm blaming Mercury. We'll just go with that. Yes, yours is cool, but it didn't have a link in there. Here. I'll just type it in. Link for... Oh, I know what I can do. Hang on. I got it. Just have to think through that a second. All right. Link for PayPal. Or Super Chat is, I think I got it all right. That look right, y'all? Yep, I think it's it. Okay, pen. Here we go. Everybody's just buying a new computer every month. Well, it's kind of going that direction. We're sort of being forced to planned obsolescence in this country, right? Oh, Miss, you're back. Well, okay. Well, here's what I did, Mish. I did a compromise. I came back, but I came back horizontal, so it's not going to show it to many people. But I came back public as opposed to subscribers only. So that was my compromise. But I wanted to get these 2 readings done and kind of see how I felt. And then if it's doesn't get too late and I'm not too tired, we might do that. And that's very sweet of you to offer. Still retrograde, yep, until the 11th. Yep. Now, I was in the middle of Joseph's reading. And I think I said, afraid to take a leap, afraid to start something new, as you pointed out, probably about love, right? All right, let me now, picking up where we left off. For those of you who only see part 2, we were in the middle, got cut off, and here I am trying to finish this reading. And hopefully Queen of Swords will find us. Gosh, if not, I'll just refund her. So what else for Joseph, please, that Spirit wants me to communicate for him? Yeah, Spirit saying, put it down. And actually, it's a heavy burden. It's a heavy burden that you feel this way. Yeah, really, I'm sorry too. Well, Spirit's saying all in divine timing. Don't give up on waiting for that proverbial ship to come in, Joseph. And apparently it is coming. Let me see. Yeah, that is good. That is good. But you're afraid to give your cup of love still. That's twice I've seen cups in reverse here. But Spirit is saying, is encouraging you to this basically is a card of collaboration, coming together, partnerships, working together, investing together. Okay, I like this. I think maybe you had an experience in the past. I don't have those cards, but I'm feeling you, like most of us, we've had our hearts broken. The Spirit is saying you've grown since then. You've awakened since then. You're wiser now. You're more judicious about how you give your love. You make good choices. You will make good choices now. Maybe you didn't in the past. We all have done that. Maybe in the past, you might have said things you wish you hadn't have said. And it's saying now you're a better communicator. You know now, you pick your words more. You're more judicious. And this can also talk about partners and people. You're more judicious about that as well. And you cut out things that don't serve you. And you're picky in a good way. Or if you're not doing this, this is saying what you should do. It can be advice. Yes, I've never actually been in love. I've dated millionaires, models, bodybuilders, gas station manager. Wow. Well, you just hadn't found that right person then. That's what you're saying. Oh, this is a cautionary tale. Because, I'll show you how these came out. Here you are on the shore waiting for your special person to come in, right? Spirit is saying, don't be afraid to collaborate. You're waiting on somebody to collaborate with, right? We get that. But don't give up. This is a card of walking away. Don't give up. Yeah, I know you're waiting, and it seems like forever, but Spirit is saying, don't give up. Don't walk away yet. I love it because, oh my gosh. Because when I see this card came back out again, the Wheel of Fortune, because guess what? Good fortune is coming to you. And guess what? Good fortune is coming to you. A Queen of Cups. Joseph, woohoo! Oh, I'm loving this. So it just means it may take a little bit longer than you want. No, we don't want to be patient about love. I know. So this is a cautionary tale. Don't give up. Because this person, and this is not the traditional Rider-Waite, but in the traditional Rider-Waite, this person there are usually 3 cups or 5 cups spilled, whatever. Yeah, 5 cups. Anyway, doesn't matter. Well, it kind of does, because in your situation, this is actually more meaningful because all the cups are upright, but they're empty. So what I started to say is, in the traditional right away, their cups are spilled. In other words, I invested my heart and it didn't work out, and they spilled, because cups represents emotions in tarot. So in this one, like you're just saying, I've never been in love, but all these cups are empty, and I'm really growing tired of that. And I'm wanting to walk away and tempted to give up on that. And Spirit's saying, "Oh, hold on just a minute. Hold up, because we got something good coming to you. We got this one coming. Oh man, that's exciting." Yes, but you may be reticent to open up. I know this is my deck. I don't do that many readings here, but it felt like the right thing to do tonight. And it clearly wants to talk. And it's talking very clearly. I love it. I just want to peek at what that is. Yeah, moving on to calmer waters. Mm-hmm. When this person comes in, you're going to feel like, oh goodness, maybe this person is, even though you've dated all those people, maybe you're going to feel a little like this person's out of your league in some way, because, and maybe that's not how you're going to feel, but it's just saying you may feel that you don't have what it takes. You don't have, this is feeling like I don't have the resources that's needed for that situation. Another word for that is insecure, right, Joseph? Yes. Mm-hmm. Because you're afraid that this might happen. Mm-hmm. Or this might happen, which is like a third party situation. Let me get one more. I'm feeling one more here for Joseph. Oh, that's half the deck. Let's see. Basically just what we said. You're almost afraid to be even curious about love anymore. In other words, you've almost gotten jaded, and Spirit is encouraging you to snap out of it. And so I'm smacking you through the screen, Joseph. Snap out of it. Don't lose your curiosity about love, because I know you're afraid this is going to happen. You're going to get your heart broken, right? And Spirit's saying, no, keep hope alive. Keep the hope. Keep your faith, because you're about to get a tower moment. Towers can be good. They're not always bad, but they are always things that shake your life up. Ooh, Joseph. Well, I didn't see that coming. How about that? Oh, hey, Deborah. Thank you. Thank you for that. And welcome. Somebody else joined. I didn't see who that was. I'm just telling you. Thank you for smacking me. I'm here, two-handed. Smack you. I'm going to get my mama face on for you now. Don't make me get my mama face on. You don't want anything else you want me to. I mean, this really is a beautiful message. I love that. Really, this is so sweet. Yeah, it's just like, don't give up, Joseph. They're throwing you a little line here saying don't give up. I mean, I don't get that goodness in a reading very often, Joseph. Your good fortune is coming, and she's called the Queen of Cups. Okay, nope, they're saying that's it. I'll shuffle once more, but I think, nope. I think it's probably just more of the same. Yeah. You kind of been at this crossroads thinking, well, it's all right. I'll just probably get disappointed again or just, whatever. So I'll just hang over here on my tree and take some time out and work, focus on work. Yeah. Because there's a little bit here, Joseph, of it's called imposter syndrome. Sneaky, like pretending to be something. And listen, a lot of us have that about different things in our lives. Like, that's where your insecurity, I think, is coming from. You're a little afraid that they'll discover the real me and they won't like me, and they probably will like you, but this is just your own internal concerns about that. Because this is who you really are. You're a fabulous King of Wands. In the upright, he's handsome. He's a head turner. He's smart. He's an entrepreneur. He's a go-getter. He's all the things. I think this is just a little bit of, they're afraid people might see behind the mask. Now, Spirit is saying, set yourself free from that. That's toxic thinking. Set yourself free from that. This is the devil in reverse. It's being released from anything that's holding you back from being the best version of yourself, which that kind of thinking would be, right? So you just making. That's all she wrote. It's a good place to end it. I know. Fake it till you make it. Well, there's that. I won't take that away from you. I think we all do that. Come on. We all do that. But I did, take a screenshot of that. That's a really great place to land in tarot right there. I'm just saying, wow. Joseph, this is fabulous. I am going to leave it on that note, though. I'm happy for you, and I can't wait. You have to share it with us, though, when it comes in. When she comes in, he or she, whatever your preference is, when this comes in, you got to share it with us. You heard it here first, right? You heard it here first. Oh, my goodness, that's good news. Yes. And I did hear, not just because she's a Queen of Cups, but I actually heard this. She's probably a water sign, because I heard that she's just very caring and nurturing and this is a weird side message, but would care for you. Like if you have issues with your diabetes, would be like a nurse would care for you in that way, in a caring way. So anyway, wow. I'm happy for you, Joseph. That's so awesome. I'm very happy for you. Hippie Colleen, how you doing, honey? Has anybody seen Queen of Swords? Because I owe her a reading. She paid for a reading, but I couldn't, the first one YouTube cut me off. So if any of you good moderators see her in the chat before me, please let her know, and that I'm still planning to do her reading. If not, I'll just refund her when I get off here. So with that being said, Deborah, let me go and do your reading. So what is your question, love? What can I do for you tonight? Fake it till you make it. Yeah, we all do that. We all do that. So now this is weird. I'm still recording, but I'm not. Oh, good, because I thought the chat had frozen. You are not going to believe this. I wish I'd said it. I almost said Scorpio. That is, the Queen of Cups is a Scorpio in most readings for me. But I went for water sign, but yep, I felt maybe Scorpio too. Yep, yep. Very cool. That's right, Mish. We got all kinds of Scorpios in here. Who knows? Wait, now, is Desi a Scorpio? Can't remember. Isn't Desi a Scorpio too? I'm just saying. So, Deborah, what's your question, hon? Let me do reading for you, darling. I'm not at all Southern, hun, darling, sugar. I don't really say that very often. Oh, me. Deborah, where'd you go, sweetie? Oh, Bright Civic was here or is here. Howdy, howdy. I'm not used to how slow the chat moves when I'm horizontal. Nothing. I'm so used to that short speed. All right, Deborah, I'm waiting and waiting. God, it's taking forever. Aw. Oh, wow. Well, that is so sweet. So, well, Deborah, if you are gone, thank you so, so much. Everybody's been so super generous tonight. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. But you haven't seen Queen of Swords in here, have you, since I've rebooted here, Mish? I wish I knew what her question was. I might just do the read, but I don't. Well, what do y'all think? Should I hop off and go vertical or call it a night? What are you feeling, Mish? What are you feeling? You know, I had I need a clip-on better camera for my computer. I just don't know where the heck that thing is. I have to go dig it out. You know that box of electronic gear you buy over time, and I've got a stand-up mic. I could have put that over here, like everybody else does with the mic just showing in the frame, looking all cool. You are back. Okay, Queen, I just said I was hoping you would find me again. Excellent. So I'm ready to do your reading. Just let me know what your question is. Because I had just said if you didn't show up, I would just refund you, but I'm glad you're back. So what is your question? But yeah, I've got that box of equipment. Oh, Deborah, thank you so much for your donation. Did you want a reading with that? I said that you want fries with that? No, I'm laughing at myself. Never refund. Do the question on the next. Oh, okay. Well, if they pay with Super Chat, I do that just because I can't refund through the YouTube platform. They can request it, but I can't as a creator. But I usually, if I know the person, kind of like I know you, or if it's a stranger, I just refund it because you don't understand. I would lose sleep over that. I'm that much OCD. Well, that's a box that's not ticked. I don't. Just kind of how I am. But What is RS's next action? All righty. Let's ask what deck for our queen here. One of our beautiful queens here. What deck? All right. We want. Where is? Oh, that's not what I thought it was. Where is it? Do you want this one? Yeah, thanks, Mish. Wait, which she? Are you talking about Deborah or? I'm confused. Yeah, Queen of Swords I got. There must be a really bad delay in this tonight. What is RS's next action? Oh, there it is. I see it. Thank you, Deborah. General. Got you. All right, I'm going to do Queens first and then Deborah. All right. I think go line for all and pick up with the Queen of Swords reading. Let's do it. Well, let me ask these other two ladies because they've been waiting a minute. I should do this first. So, Queen, we're talking about going live vertically. Number one, the sound is better, the visual is better, we get more views, blah, blah, blah. But I don't know if you're just sitting around, petting your dog and having a glass of wine, that might be okay. But if you'd rather, I'll stay right here and do your reading. So, for you and Deborah, let me know. Do you want me to stay here and do your readings before I go do that? Or is it okay if I switch? Excellent. So Jay's ready to moderate. Okay. Joseph, you're going to bed. Thank you, sweetheart, for being here. And thank you for your very generous donations. And I'm looking forward to connecting with you more, and especially in the membership, so we can really dig into some of those subjects. You have some interesting questions, and I like talking about that stuff. So have a very good night. Thank you, Joseph. Appreciate you. Okay, so Queen saying it's okay if we switch. That'll be the 3 times in one night. Ooh, that's a lot. I'm inclined to feel like I want to go ahead and do it because these ladies have been waiting. And then we can switch. Let me see how let's do that. Do these 2 readings here. See how I feel. You ready to go live? Are you? Misha's chomping at the bit. It's addictive, isn't it? Oh, love it, Deborah. Oh, Deborah, what is the jerk's modus? Okay. I'm loving it. I could just stay right here and put my phone right there, but I have to plug it in. Wait a minute. Let me think through this 1 second. 1 second. I could just go over there back to my table. What's the jerk's modus? Oh, y'all too funny. Helping people is addictive. It totally is. It totally is. I do need to hang on 1 second. 1 minute. My pad. Oh yeah, you know what? And Desi was here, and I forgot to mention it. But since Deborah and Queen are here, Mish has offered to type up a kind of a what do we call it? A list of kind of a little to-do list, a guide list for moderators, especially for new moderators, because I've got a couple of new moderators, and so in order to get that to you, I need y'all to send me an email. And what we were talking about is maybe putting in a group email, if you're okay with that. And that way there can be coordination, like, well, I'm not going to be here this weekend, I'm going to be there, whatever. I think it's a brilliant idea. Misha's volunteered to do that. And so, yeah, all I'm asking you to do is, if you're okay with, and I don't send spam email out, that never happens, email me at Scorpio1111reads and just say, Now, you'll have to be sure you tell me your moderator name because it may be different than your email. Just shoot me an email and say, yes, add me to the moderator list, and this is my YouTube handle. And then we can start that little group. So that way we can coordinate and we can easily get information for the new mod. So I'm real excited about that idea, and Misha's, again, generosity in offering to do that. All right, let me just make myself a note here before I get out. Totally out of control. Queen of Swords. RS's action. And Deborah wanted to know about the jerk. It's cracked me up. Think it's going to be crazy. Well, be crazy. That'd be all right. The jerk's motives. That's so funny. Okay. In case I go, whatever happens. Deborah wants fries with that. Okay. This is for Queen of Swords. I'm going to do Queen of Swords. I'm going to do these, and then we might go over. We'll catch some late night traffic if I have the energy. So we're going to do these two. We'll see what goes. All right. We're asking for Queen of Swords. What are RS's next actions? Please and thank you. Yeah, Misha's having to drop off a lot because she's starting full-time work. RS is not happy. He's out here in the cold. All right. But listen, there's a whole lot of, he did this to himself. He is it a he, Queen? I don't know who RS is. Because particularly in this deck, you'll notice this person. Computer camera is so backwards I can't get a grip here. Here we go. In this deck, there's a key here. And all this person has to do is lift up their head, go over and get the key, and open the door to come in out of the proverbial cold, right? But no, this person's just over here sitting there feeling sorry for themselves. I'm just saying. Oh, Deborah, you're so sweet. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know what other people here on YouTube experience, but this has been, trolls aside, I'm not talking about that. This has been such a positive experience for me, and I meet beautiful people and generous people like you guys. And I'm not just talking about money. I mean, generous of spirit, kind and generous of spirit people. Thank y'all. Thank you so much for the support, because I'm going to say it every darn time. I could not do like one of those crazy lives, like vertical lives. If I didn't have moderators, I'd be off there in 10 minutes. I can't read and deal with all that, So anyway, thank you. Y'all get tired of hearing that, but what? Come on, give us what RS's next actions. So right now, his next actions are he's just sitting there kind of having a woulda, coulda, shoulda moment. Yeah. Feeling, oh crap, missed opportunity. I'm guessing you're the missed opportunity. Oh, right. Well, this person, either it's saying he feels like, how do I say this? I'm trying to translate this into actions. Either he feels like he shouldn't come forward and offer this new beginning, or he's missed that opportunity already because he's lost his confidence and he's out of control. He can't control the situation anymore or himself. Or this is somebody who lost the opportunity with you because he was overbearing and controlling and tried to enforce his will too much on the situation. Now, he might, so I don't know which one of those applies. Well, that makes me sad, Jay. I'm the only tarot reader that's connected with you. Well, that's their loss, sweetie. That's just plain their loss. Oh, Jay, that's so sweet, honey. Thank you. That's their loss. My game is their loss that you're here. Straight up. Oh, I'm your one and only. Seriously? I hadn't heard those words in a minute. Well, that's okay. You're a young man. You might need to cheat on me every now and then. That's all right. I'll forgive you. I'll take you back. So, this person, it's there's I know. You're my sweetheart too. I'm trying to figure out which of these this is, Queen. So maybe you can let me know. Is it because he tried to control the situation or he wants to control a situation? Is he one of those? Or is it he lost control? Because his intentions here, his actions, are to come in and collaborate and tell you, and this is the card of happiness, 9 of Cups, and tell you make him happy. And I don't think you see this coming, or this is saying maybe he's, that's it. Okay, I knew it was one of those two. Because it can be either of those in reverse. He's unwilling to compromise, meaning he's a control, he wants to control everything. And because in the upright, the emperor is not a bad person. He's an authority. And he has to rule a kingdom. So he has to, do that. But he does it fairly. He has to be in control, right? But in a good, positive way. But this, in the reverse, he can be somebody who's very overly controlling and wants to inflict his willpower on everybody. So that's what I was questioning. And yeah, I mean, I'm asking what his actions are. He wants to collaborate. Because apparently you make him happy. Now, this is just sort of the beginning of the story here. Let me get some more for you. Yeah. So maybe he went off and decided to be single, or you did. But now, I'm not liking that so much. Now, this is the 8 of Cups in reverse, means I want to come back. Yeah, I think he says, His intentions are to be more vulnerable, and that is a meaning I have never said over this card. But essentially, when the Seven of Wands is in reverse, it means not putting up a fight about something. So maybe he does want to be more vulnerable. Maybe what he wants to say to you is, I realize I acted like this King of Wands, or I am this King of Wands in reverse. I'm all about me. I'm selfish. I'm self-absorbed. You know, all of that. I probably was not good at communicating, if at all. And I know I disappointed you, but maybe I'm kind of hoping you might want to rethink that. But either he doesn't have clarity about how to make this happen, or he didn't have clarity about how to bring harmony in this situation, or I don't know if this is you or him, but somebody here lost passion for doing this for the long term. I kind of think this is you. Lost passion for this maybe long-term relationship, trying to make it to the finish line, so to speak, because somebody was not emotionally available. This can also talk about the Knight of Cups in reverse. Somebody may be overindulging. Maybe he drank too much, or either was overly, in this case, I think, rather not emotionally available, probably. Yes, unwilling to compromise. Yes, that's you. I thought so. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, that's the story. Now, what are let's get back to his actions, because this is more like intentions. I don't see actions here. Yeah, he's thinking about collaboration, thinking that'd make him happy, but where's the action? I don't see that. What are his actions? Remember? Good, y'all can't really see the cards, can you? What are his actions, please? About the same as this. Feeling sorry for himself, realize this is the woulda, coulda, shoulda. Sorry. He's saying there's unfinished business here. He isn't saying there's unfinished business here. But I don't think there's any communication. This is isolation. So still, feelings and intentions, but no action here. Any actions, please. Maybe not. There's no cards popping out here. Well, at least you know how he feels. I saw that card and I didn't believe it. So I shuffle like 42 times and here it is. So I love it when Tara does that. He wants to express his feelings, but he's afraid either that there's already competition for you, or that if he comes in and tells you how he feels, that's the Ace of Cups, that he'll be met with disagreements, arguments, bickering, whatever. Now, this is not a major arcana. This is easily overcome, but still, he may think you've already filled his slot. So right now, I don't see action, but he's trying to manifest something. He's trying to figure out what to do here, essentially, or if to do anything. I have to say that. Or if to do anything. Because he's not feeling very stable here, and he may, I don't know if this is, so sorry. There may be another person in the mix, Queen? Because I'm trying to figure out who this Queen of Pentacles, this could be you, him saying, I want to manifest. Hey, Tatiana, how are you, love? I'm trying to manifest, but if this is you, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse tends to be a little needy, and her money's not good. She's not good at managing money, and she can be greedy and, not stable. So I don't know if this is talking about him, you, or somebody else in the mix. So that's why I asked if there was a third person. He might be dealing with that, but I have an 8 of Wands. This is my strongest card of communication. But it didn't fall out here. It's kind of down under, like, I always look at the bottom of the deck, and it's a little deeper into the deck. So I can't honestly say that like this person's going to communicate, because it didn't come out with the cards here, Queen. So to me, I interpret this as he's thinking about it, but maybe not ready to do it yet. His aunt was living with him. I think she's still there. Okay, thank you, because I couldn't figure out who this. That would make sense. Yeah, that would make sense. Because there's still feelings there. But I'm afraid there's going to be conflict. And I'm trying to manifest things, but then I've got this person in the mix I'm dealing with, right? But I just have to say, it feels more to me like I'm thinking about communicating more than I can just honestly say to you, Queen, he's going to communicate, he's going to reach out. No, I can't in good conscience say that, but he's thinking about it. And really, other than that, I have no actions here at the moment. Literally no action cards. I have no knights, no pages, no swords. This is the only one, and it's kind of buried down in there. So I'm going to have to say right now, he's thinking about it. But I think this is, in my opinion, I don't know who did what, but these cards lead. This is like, even though it's not the 5 of Cups, it might as well be. It's regret, it's remorse. I know I did something wrong. I messed this up, and now I'm out here in the cold. Or maybe you are, but we ask about him. Yeah, and this card really talks about they know they did this. They know this is the card of anxiety and sleepless nights. But it's not just what they did, but they know that they did it. Well, what can I say? He knows. That's good. At least you can rest knowing he knows what he did. I don't know for you, but that would bring me some comfort. Cards just don't want us. I'm shuffling, asking. They don't want to say anything else. They're saying, well, that's where we are today. That's about all I want to say. Let me see what this is. I had some pop out here. Hang on. Oh, yeah, same. Mm-hmm. He knows you're this person. He knows you're this Queen of Cups. You give your love unconditionally. And it's just the same repeating message, essentially. But I know I messed up. I played mind games. And I'd really kind of like to make amends for that. I know I disappointed you. And I still feel passionately about you. But I don't know if you'd give me another chance. Maybe he also feels that you were his twin flame soulmate. Yeah. You made him happy. But I'm getting a message here. He didn't have the strength to do the right thing. I don't know what that is. Maybe he didn't have the strength to stick it out and do right by you, do the right things to make you happy. There's another message there. It does make sense. He didn't want to commit in the past. Yeah, I can't believe that. Well, no, that's the Emperor reverse. The Hierophant reverse didn't come out here. But that's what it feels like. It feels like somebody, I didn't have the strength to do what I knew you wanted to make you happy, what it was going to take to keep happiness in this relationship. This is he knows. Because you wanted this. This is the long-term commitment. You wanted this. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So this is really more about you. This is you. This is this person regretting their mind games with you. Here you are being disappointed. You were very passionate about this, and he was all about the passion too. But you wanted this, the Four of Wands, and that's why he knows. That's why he knows he didn't this one. He didn't give it to you because he needed strength. I don't think he had it. Wow. Well, Queen, that's what I got for you. I don't see, again, sadly, I don't see any actions here. At least he knows what he did and regrets it. Yeah. That's a whole lot of internal woulda, coulda, shouldas. You are very welcome. Sorry I couldn't give you something better. Whatever. I don't know what better. Better's a judgment. Whatever. It is what it is, right? It is what it is. Yeah, that's tough. I'm sorry, honey. But maybe this is a case of rejection as your protection, right? Universe maybe has something better for you. That's the way that works oftentimes. Yeah, too bad he isn't trying to fix it. Mm-hmm. Agreed. I wish I'd seen that. I was kind of thinking I would when I saw that first Five of Pentacles come out. Like, usually when somebody's in that state, they're realizing and they want to come in, but no, he's just out there in the cold. I would have liked to have seen that in the reverse. Yeah, better's just the truth. I know it, right? I know. Well, thank you so much, Queen. I appreciate you being patient with me too, as I had to reboot and get started here on the second live tonight. So Deborah wants to know what the jerk's motives are. Sorry, that's just the best. I love that. So let's ask about the jerk for Deborah. Deborah, you're here, I presume. Sound off in the chat for me, would you? The jerk's motives. Love that. Okay, you're here. What are the jerks? What are Deborah's jerks' motives? Oh, Lord. All right. You were here for the general weekend check-in reading I did on the first part of the first live, right, Deborah? Ace of Pentacles. Somebody wants to give you something. He wants to give you something. Oh, have mercy. Maybe he's making a choice in love. Have mercy. All right. Yeah, I got clarity now. Everybody, y'all, clarity is, great in hindsight. I got clarity about how I didn't give you my cup of love. You keep going here. That was at the bottom of the deck, though. Yeah, that came out, but this time in reverse, which it felt like. Yeah, I know. Can we say disharmony? It's a breakup, right? I think we knew that. A breakup that now he's getting clarity about. Again, same cards. Probably didn't. This is somebody who's moody or overly emotional or withheld their emotions. It want to show itself to me. Yeah, well, I believe that. I believe that. Well, his motives are he still has hope. He still has hope here. All right, I'll give him that. He's keeping the faith. I don't know. I'm laughing. I'm not at your person, just in general. Yeah, they always want to come back with the passion. I'm hoping for a passionate new beginning. I'm coming in with a gift, or I'm coming in really with, this is literally a solid new beginning, a solid offer. No arguing that. No funny business around that. I think he knows you're going to distrust this, though. I'm holding out hope that we can have literally that passionate new beginning, because right now there's disharmony. There's no collaboration happening here. And it's weighing heavy. It's weighing heavy on him. Well, the jerk, let's be honest, jerks can be women too. So I said him. I don't know him or her, but I know it, right? Tatiana, that's right. Yeah, this is a heavy burden, and all those plans he made plans and they fell through, or maybe you made plans, but it's like he thinks you're done waiting for one thing. Let's see what else comes out. Is this resonating yet so far, Deborah? Over. Okay. Well, I'll give him that. It's been pretty busy this week. This has been, Tatiana. I mean, it was earlier in the reading too. So, hey, his motives, like I said, passionate new beginning, and he is coming in as the King of Wands. Okay, in the upright. This is good. All right, so maybe I don't know what he was before, but king is much better than a page, right? Well, summer and also Mercury retrograde and Neptune retrograde, all that. Jerk is being nice. Yeah, I can tell he's being nice. Look at these cards. Holy cow. Oh, yeah, he's being nice. Because somebody here, presumably him, betrayed somebody else. Emotionally immature. Well, I think we can guess that, right? Might have held some truth back from you. Now it looks like he wants to, where is it? Now it looks like he wants to work on it. Boy, this is different than I might have. Holy cow. Yeah, these cards are extremely positive. So I'll give him credit. It looks like he is coming in honest and straight up. He's bossing up here with the King of Wands. If it isn't $1 million, I don't think I want it. Well, it could be. I don't know. This Ace of Pentacles could be. It could be. I know, that's it. They always, yeah. Hindsight's 20/20, isn't it? That's so true. What? There is something in the air, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. Wonder if it's could be. It could be the Lionsgate. It could be affecting this energy because the reading I did earlier, the general collective reading I did earlier, it was about somebody coming back and all the stuff. And you've got an ace of cups. You've got three. Let me say this loudly and slowly. Deborah, you have 3 aces and the star in this reading. Honey, it doesn't get better. That's tarot gold. It doesn't get better than that. This person is all over you like white on rice. That's not my Southern coming out, not at all. On you like white on rice. I'm just saying. And he's coming in fast and strong. His intentions seem to be very, very pure. I know. Have you ever seen these many good cards, Mish? You're you laugh away. I'm glad I make y'all laugh. Have you ever? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm coming in fast because I've gotten a new perspective. I bet he has. It sure looks like he has. He's saying, I didn't have a good view of the long term. I lacked the long term vision, or I'm trying to think how to say this. Maybe no, I think that's it. Yeah. Before, I think he's saying I lacked the long term vision of how this would go. You know, he couldn't see forever with you, maybe is a better way to say that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that brought him bad luck. Turned that wheel right on its head. But now he's saying he wants to give equally, and he wants to heal this heartache from the past. This is in the reverse, so it's saying it's already happened, and he wants to heal it. And holy Toledo, this has been a popular card tonight. He's even thinking long term with you now. This is the Ten of Pentacles in the upright. Thank you very much. Yep. He knows he betrayed you. Holy moly. What is going on with these cards tonight, Mish? It is so good. It feels so different when it's clear and strong like this. Feels so good. Amen, amen. And that's what it's doing tonight. He made plans with a lot of women. Yeah, that's what that felt like. I didn't say that, but that felt like, I don't know if I want to settle down. Well, no, that wasn't how it felt. It felt like, I don't think I want to commit to you because I don't think I want to commit to anybody for the long term right now. That's more how I want to say that. That's right, Jay. Back to the collective reading. I can't even. Deborah, I don't think I want to pull any more cards. This is the most beautiful reading. He knows you don't trust him, too. That's another meaning of this in reverse. He knows you don't trust him because of that. Mm-hmm. It caused tension. Mm-hmm. Yep. Incoming, but of course he already is there, but I'm just saying. So they get all this amazingness and they screwed up all of it and get their car, and then they realize that it's a cycle. Yeah. It's called consequence. And some people need that too between their eyes to understand it. Repeatedly, apparently. I'm asking. Seriously. I'm stopping with you. Not even. Y'all, what is going on? Mish? I'm saying Mish because she reads cards. This is, I say to you, this is tarot gold. I don't know what is happening in the energy right now, but I said, what else you want to tell me for Deborah? The Emperor comes out. This person is bossing up. Now, ask me. I dare you. Ask me what's at the bottom of the deck. The Emperor flies out. Guess what's at the bottom of the deck? Mish, can you guess? No, let me tempt you one more time. Who would be the divine partner to the emperor? I can't even. Tarot gold. Holy moly. He knows you're his divine counterpart. He wants that couple of. Are you a Scorpio, Deborah? I can't remember. Are you a Scorpio by chance? It's truth isn't his strong point. I know. Can you even? Now I have to ask, Deborah. I'm hoping you're going to tell me you're a Scorpio because I have a Queen of Cups here. If you're a Scorpio, this is you. This is saying he sees who you are, and yeah, I'm hoping that's not another. I don't really see Emperor and Empress like that. What am I trying to say here? Kings and queens are people in my reading, and I don't default to the Emperor and the Empress being people in my readings. So that's why I think this is you. Yeah, Miss, you're agreeing with me. I think this is her too. And I really think that because underneath, he's seeing who you are and your value, that you're his soulmate. And this is the eventual marriage card. He sees the long term with you now. This is a changed person. Or maybe he's in the process of changing. I'll give it that. Yeah. He did not like being out here in the cold. He has a lot of regret and remorse. These cards just keep telling the story. He missed you. He missed you. Holy moly. That's incredible. Oh, you're welcome, Mish. You add so much. It's my win here. I know it's rare to see divine counterparts like that, and I've seen them 2-3 times tonight. Yes, I know it. That's why I was saying, are you a Scorpio? Because that would make so much sense between this and the Death card. Yeah. I'm not pulling any more cards. Deborah, this is beautiful. I'm leaving it here. This is just beautiful. Whee. I mean, really. So get out of your PJs, get out of your bunny slippers, comb your hair, get ready. This person's coming in strong and hot. And correct. That's the most important thing. Apparently he's coming in correct. We like that. Boy, how refreshing that would be. Wouldn't it, Mish? I'm just saying. Wouldn't it? Jeez. That was beautiful. What is going on? I'm just... Yeah, well, that's true, Deborah. Nothing wrong with the cards, just the people in the reads. Amen to that. Yes, that's right. I'm with Tatiana. That's right. Get your pretty on, girl. You got a hot date coming. Oh man. Oh, I'm hot just reading that. All right. Have mercy. I mean, literally, I can feel the energy. I'm just saying. I can feel the energy. Oh, do you feel that, Mish? Awesome. Yes. And he wants to be there for it too, you know. And they I think when you have a soul bond with these men, some of them, we don't have soul bond with everybody. They sense that, and they know when you're going through a glow up, guess what? There's going to be a line forming at your door. They do. Yep. You had to go from fan to AC, RN. Deborah's girl ready for the flow up and the glow up. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Wow, that's some good readings tonight. Yeesh. I'm really shaking my head. I don't usually get that many good readings. So there's something going on in the heavens is my feeling about that. Oh, got you. Thank you for clarifying. Yeah. I'm learning, but there's a lot of those abbreviations I don't know yet. Tatiana, thanks for educating an old lady. All right. Well, I'm just sitting in that energy for a minute. Ooh, I do, Mish. I really don't have another explanation other than, Mercury and Neptune are still retrograde. And that does bring people back from the past. Yes, it does. So it may be that it's accentuating, it's combining with the energy of Lionsgate. That's probably what's going on. I don't think it's any one of those things, but this tonight is definitely something different. It's very, I just feel the energy feels very different. So I have to say this is Lionsgate. Yeah. Scorpio and Pisces, and he's a Pisces. Oh, yeah, lots of water. Okay. That would explain that too. Water. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you should get a hot date, Jay. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm glad I didn't have my other mic on. Having a blasted y'all. It is Roma. Would you like a reading? The link is pinned at the top of the chat. Excuse me. Although I'm starting to cough. And I took my medicine. I don't know why. Yeah, that was sweet energy. I didn't want to leave that. Have you noticed that too, Mish? Have you done readings yet? Where when it's a good reading and the energy is sweet and strong, you have to swim in that energy as a reader. Same thing when it's not so good. So you kind of have to be strong. But when it's good like that, I don't really want to leave it selfishly. But I have to. Oh goodness. Okay. Roma. Let's see. Oh, okay. Just wow. So, I'm laughing. Deborah says after 70 plus years, he's ready to change. Well, slow learner. What can I say? Slow learner. Better late than never. If you want him back, I'd say better I'm sure, but better late than never, right? Oh, did you do PayPal? Let me look. Yes, it did. There it is. PayPal had timed me out, so it took me a second. So, yes, it did. Rama, did you post your question? I didn't look. Or do you want to just post it here again? That would be great. Yes, that's perfect. Yes, and thank you for clarifying. Thank you, Jay. Yes. Okay. Why is Praveen ignoring me? What are his next steps? That's two questions to be technical. I know, Deborah, and I have to say, I saw no reason there to doubt his intentions whatsoever. But I personally, here's the advice for you. When somebody comes back under Mercury retrograde, you should be suspect. You should be. You should. But here's what you do. You just take it very, very slow and wait till Mercury is done doing its thing, and then see if the person is still steady as the course. So don't make any big moves or major decisions until after Mercury goes direct, and see if he's still here and he's still around and still bossing up, then I would say it's a go. You're very welcome, Deborah. I know, Roma, everybody does it. It's okay, sweetie, I know. Let me write this down in a second. Roma wants to know if Praveen, am I spelling that right? P-R-A. Well, if you're like everybody else tonight, y'all gonna be hot and heavy. Y'all pardon me. When I sneeze, my nose runs. Can't help it. All right, let's see here. This deck, no, what deck for Roma? Okay, we're going with the traditional Rider-Waite. A bright and colorful one. Well, I think the Rider-Waite is that. It's not the one I would say is that, but I just go with the one my team tells me to. So, all right, please tell me, for Roma, we're asking for Roma, what are Praveen's next actions toward Roma? Please and thank you. Although the traditional Rider-Waite's pretty colorful. I know some readers buy those, and they're good decks. I just don't. I've never gravitated toward the kind of grayscale ones. I like the color too. Because as a reader, you can read colors. If you get a reading and they're all kind of blue, and then you get a bright card like this, that's a message there. Like, and the reason I said that, look. Whoops. And I just knocked it off. So as a reader, you can use that to help you clarify in your readings. 10%. I use my stinger frequently with him after all of his over the 5 years together. Wow. You got to do what you got to do, Deborah. I know. Well, he's trying to be strong because he knows he's disappointed you, Roma. he's disappointed you. There's been conflict here. So he's trying to be strong. Or I don't know who disappointed who, but I ask, we're talking about his actions. So this typically would say how he feels. So if that's not the right side of the story, please fit it where it needs to go. But we're asking what Praveen's next actions are toward the rumor. I have to say, y'all, I do like sitting in this more comfortable chair. That is accurate. Okay. Okay, good. That's what I was feeling. Thank you. I love it when my querents verify that for me. All right, now, come on. Tell me the story, please. All right, let's turn it over to see. Ooh. What's the most popular card of the night to my mods so far? And Tatiana, you in here. I'm telling y'all, it's got to be Lionsgate. It's got to be Lionsgate. What's the most popular card of the night tonight? Close, Tatiana. What do they all want? Where's me? She knows. What do they all want? I'm sorry. No. A passionate new beginning. Emphasis on passion. Ace of Wands. I knew Mish would get it. Right off. Yeah. Okay, so that's a pretty strong card for actions. Yep. Knows he's disappointed you, or he's disappointed. I think he disappointed you. Was he afraid to commit about something or to you? Or maybe he got bad advice. Yeah. Afraid to take a leap. What is that part of this issue for you, Roma? There was a third party. I bet those cards are going to come out. They haven't yet. You did call it again. And you called the Empress earlier. Mish, do this. You're getting good, girl. I'm proud of you. Seriously. Don't act so surprised. We know you're intuitive. Do you not know that? You got upset. Okay. You're feeling it. I don't know. Did you go back and play that collective part of the reading on the first one? If you see, I'm just saying, I'm hiding. I'm locking my doors. I'm turning my light. I'm going to move my card. I'm laughing, but it ain't funny. It's not funny. Excuse my bad English. I'm just playing with y'all. It is spiking. And this is just the lead up. We're not even to the apex. The apex is not till the 8th. It feels like it's spiking. Agreed. All right. So, yeah. So I can read this another way, Rama. He disappointed you over a passionate new beginning. In other words, maybe he came to you and thought you were starting fresh and things were good, and then you found out about this third party. That is another way, although I didn't have those cards, but thank you for telling me that. And so that new beginning you thought you were having with him was a failure, essentially. That's a lesser meaning of that card, but yeah. So, well, what are actions? Actions he is going to take. Praveen's going to take actions. Actions, please. Actions. So far, no actions. I'm shuffling still, though. Oh. Man, it's the same story tonight. He wants to come back. He wants to move this relationship into calmer waters with you. Jeez. He wants to put an end to the injustice. I'm going to turn my fan on. It's getting hot in here again. But has he learned his lesson? Not yet. Or maybe it's saying he's acknowledging that he didn't learn his lesson. It could be saying that. Good news. Yes. I'm a little worried about this, so hold on. Let's see. Yeah, I am literally got to turn this fan on. Y'all hold on a second, please. It's just way too stuffy up here because I'm upstairs and, you know, the heat rises and these readings are getting me hot. So let me keep pulling here. I don't want to, yeah, I may clarify that. Let's see what other cards comes out, but tell me about this lesson. Oh, another meaning, though, could be procrastination. So maybe he's been procrastinating about trying to make this right and move this on to calmer waters. That could be. Yeah. I have never in one, Mish, this is like rainbows and unicorns floating out of the sky tonight. Because he loves you. Coming in, now we've got the reading before we had 3 aces. We've already got 2 aces here. What in the heavens above? Readings are being consistent. Different deck, different people, different circumstances. I'm telling you, this is Lionsgate, I think. I have no other explanation. He knows situation is unstable. Yep, there was an argument. Yep, he knows he's been selfish. Yep, he wanted it his way. Yep, you put a wall up. Yep, you broke up. Yep, because of a Queen of Wands. Yep, now he wants to make amends. The whole story right there at the bottom of the deck. Well, I think it can do a lot of things. I don't think it's just one thing, Roma. I'm saying that because of the readings tonight have been very different than they normally are for me. And that talks about a theme in the energy pool. The third person put negative energy on me to steal my essence and mimic my energy Had to pray to a Hindu devil, oh my goodness, to remove it. But you did then. You got that taken care of, I presume. Well, he's saying there's still love here. Okay, what actions? He wants to come and talk about his feelings, and he still feels passionate about this. Took you 3 months. Oh, wow. 3 months, it was so dark of doing various rituals. Ooh. Well, that's a whole lot of karma going back on that person.